So, I get wetin I want we talk about today. This thing I want to talk about today, probably a lot of people don't already see and they don't know about this thing. You understand? Just that most of the time, a lot of us we don't think about those things. We don't take it serious. We see it as a normal something, or as a normal thing, whatever. So now it be men. Let's talk about men today. I be man, and a time will come I go dey old. A time will come I will be very old. Why am I saying this? You see, men have to be careful. Men have to be careful, and men have to learn how to take care of themselves. In any way, I'm not saying men should not take care of their wife, their brothers. When it comes to your brother, your sister, you don't have to take full responsibility of them. You understand? You don't have to be responsible, guys. Be responsible fully for them. So, what I'm here for today, and same time, we also talk about my dad. So the most important one first, men have to learn how to take care of themselves. Very important. Take care of yourself now, and also think about the future when you get older, which is now where the most problem even lie. I be that, which is when you get older. Why am I saying this? I'm saying this because I've even worked in a nursing home. The majority of people that are almost there, even here in Italy system is even good, is even better when it comes to Africa and in Nigeria, because I'm from Nigeria and all that. In Nigeria system, men suffers a lot. Why do men suffer a lot? I will say the little I know. One, men does not really think of their self. Men put a lot of things first. Men are always last. Okay, let me say one. Also they put them as their fault. Why I'm also saying is their fault? Why? Because a lot of men thinking of sleeping with a lot of women, thinking of many women, thinking of sleeping with this and other. In our age, we think of, like my old age now, a lot of guys like me, they think of men. They think of girls, sleeping with girls, because most of men, they have that thing in mind, like when they sleep with a lot of girls, that makes them the real men. No, you are killing yourself. And another thing, men have to take financial issue very serious about them, and they have to also think about having lesser children. What am I saying with that? Lesser children in the sense of you don't give birth to multiple children. 2, 3, if it's too much, 4. The one you can take care of. There are most cases you have to even give birth to 1, 2. Do you know what I'm saying? Based on your income. Train your children. Be there for your children. Love your children. It's very important. Don't give birth to multiple children, then at the end of the day you can't train them. It's a big problem to you and to your children and to your family. So then, why do I say men? Men suffers a lot. Men think about a lot of things in their head. Most of the time, when men are thinking about doing things, they think they put their family along. Men die most. A lot of women will live longer. A lot of men will die younger. And our mothers have a way of manipulating us mentally. Because from birth to our age, whatever we have that love for our mom. You understand? We have that love for our mom. And that a lack of this love. Why am I saying this today? My dad is dead. My dad died October this year. And this month is my dad's birthday. This month is my dad's burial. Although my dad fucked up, when it comes to my dad make a lot of mistakes. Because my dad gave birth to 16 children. 16 children, none of us went to school. And my dad didn't stand for any of us. I love my dad so much the way I love my mom. But when it comes to like standing for for family, at least my mom stand for our family more than my dad, because my dad married 2 wives, and my stepmom has already gotten married. My stepmom has already gotten married. I don't know what went wrong. Then my stepmom got divorced. Then my dad came. My dad was forming champion. That was how he got married to my stepmom. I don't know what my dad was looking for. So my dad didn't take care of us. Before my dad died, my dad was lack of children being around him, caring for him. I did what I could. But if you ask me who had the fault, it's my dad. Because my dad, when I went to Nigeria last year, when I saw my dad, I know that a lot of things were going wrong. I did what I could. I took him and my mom to hospital. They check on my diary, do a lot of things. Although my dad was telling me not to do that, and I did. I spent a lot of money, which I do. I try. And my sister, my brothers, they are aware of that. They can also, they are testimony to that, and they can say anything to that. So why am I saying this? My dad did not take care of us. I remember even my dad was selling land. My dad was selling land. We don't know what my dad was using the money for. My dad didn't even sell land, sell property to raise money or to write agreement or to pay other school fees for us. So I think that my dad of 18 would be a story for another day if you guys are interested. So that, why do I say a little about my dad? Because after my dad's death, I started realizing a lot of things. As a man, I don't have children yet. I'm not yet married, but I started having a flash about my dad's memories. The memory we have together. But at the end of the day, when I came to think about the whole thing, I found out that the mistake was from my dad. My dad made a lot of mistakes, and my dad did learn from it. Because I tried to talk to my dad to do a lot of things, my dad did not. Because I was the one that I also tried. I thought from like 4 years, 3 years on, whatever. I told my dad, why don't you unite us? At least if you don't want to keep us together, why don't you bring us together as a family? Talk to us. Like, let me and we and our stepbrother be relating. Because I'm 32 years old. Never a day in my life I've eaten my stepbrother or stepsister. Never a day in my life. We have not sat in the same table and eat together. Every December, I always tell my dad, I will even pay for everything. The money that you guys will use to cook, call my mom, call my stepmom, let them cook, then you guys will eat together. My dad never listened. A lot of things, other things that I don't want to talk about now happen along the way. So lately my dad was thinking, before my dad died. The day my dad died, I talked to him when he was in hospital. So when I was thinking about that, then I think about my life. So what did I think about? If I didn't take care of myself, then have a family that I can take care of, like the one I can take care of, I can be there for them, because that was not there for us. So I will probably end up like my dad. So I will start thinking, what is the best thing to do about this? I think I should just say this and put it there. If it's 4 or 5 people who watch this video, maybe it can help them. So when it comes to mom, our mom, women, they lie a lot. Don't think that women don't lie. Look at everywhere, even in Europe here. You see, a lot of men will work. At the end of the day, they will get married to a woman. The woman will marry them for some certain years, then they will divorce them. Then who lose? Most of the time, it's the men. The woman will find a way, one way or the other, to manipulate everything for she to have a lot from the property the man gathered. There are most cases, they will send the man out of his house. The woman will be staying there with the children. Then the man, there are some men here in Italy, they are sleeping in church house, whereby you sleep in 1 week, you stay 1 week in the house, then you leave You can go and sleep elsewhere in 1 week. After 1 week, you can come back. What a shame. So what I was thinking, I just want to bring this up. If you are a young guy out there, please give birth to the little family you can take care of, and be wise. Save for your old age, especially in Nigeria. In Italy, it's quite good because you are paying tax. At the end of the day, you will get your tax in return. Well, that's when you go for pension and all that. But in Nigeria, at times you go for pension, they will be asking you to go and bring some certain paper, some certain documents for you before you will start paying you. There is other things along the way that will not even work. At the end of the day, you won't get paid. You will get paid. So why am I saying this? Our mom, they have a way of manipulating us with the children. You understand? Our mom have a way of manipulating us with the children. No matter how good you think your mom is, no matter how good you think your mom is, in one way or the other, please be careful. Look at the most family we have today. A lot of men are dying, but the women, they live to enjoy more of their children. Why do I say this? In our own case, let me say, for example, men have the heart of giving. Men can marry a woman that did not go to school, that is not educated. Man can fall in love with that woman and take care of her. But in most cases, women does not do that. Nowadays, it's very hard for us to get married. Look at me, 32 years old. I'm not yet married. I don't have kids. Nowadays, before you even chat with some girls, before you even show interest, they start giving you excuse of like, give me money, my phone is not good, my family is this, my husband is this. It will be measuring a lot of things that you are not responsible of. I'm just scared. And another thing that I just want to say also, I'm scared for men. Another thing I want to say also, I think men have to know one thing. Don't always think about sex. See, let me tell you something. I don't know if you guys are into it. Let me tell you something. Learn how to do soapy. Learn how to masturbate yourself. It will even help you and save a lot of money for yourself. Also, men have to learn how to invest on their future. Let me tell you, it's good. It's better you being real to yourself than you trying to impress some lady out there. When it comes to Nigeria, a lot of Nigerian girls, they don't really care about you. All they care about is your money. There are some Nigerian girls in particular, I'm not saying all of them are like that, but majority, even most of those ones you think that they are good, the good ones. If money is not added into the relationship or into the marriage, bro, you are finished. I don't even know what they think how we make this money. And this one that I'm telling you about, there are some Nigerian girls you meet or whatever. Maybe some girls will introduce you to some Nigerian girls. In most cases, do you know what they do? Let me tell you something. Even if they are working, they put themselves first. They put themselves first in the sense that they will be asking you money. I'm not saying that you should not help anybody, or you should not send money to anybody. But bro, use your sense. A lot of people out there, they are just trying to manipulate you in one way or the other. See, men, we are trying as a man. Put yourself first. Think about yourself. If there is no other way that you can make money, there's one thing you should do. Open an account. Be putting money in that account. Try not to be touching the money. There are many ways to invest. And I will also talk about investment. Because I have other way you can also invest. You'll be making profit of that money. Because there are so much money that you put in bank. You are not using the money. The money is just there, sitting there, doing nothing. Bank are using your money to trade and all that. But I have one app that will tell you guys where you can make money from. Please, men, I'm telling you guys, life is not how we think it is. Fear women. Fear your mom. Fear women. Fear your mom. It's very important. A lot of people will not understand what I'm saying. A lot of people will understand. But if you think that I'm lying, if you think I'm lying, think about your parents. Think about your dad. Think about your mom. How things are going. Most of the time, we say our love for our mom. But I'm not saying that you should not love your dad, you should not love your mom. But when it comes to the love and giving, bro, think if your dad did well for you, your dad stand for you guys, please be there for them. If your mom is good, no problem. But when your dad and your mommy are talking, listen to them. Most of the time, you see a lot of women talk more than the men. We can say at times you talk to your dad will say little, but your mom, yeah, try to manipulate you because they have that way of manipulating their children. No matter what, my mom is included. I'm not excluded. My mom is not excluded. Is included. I know what I'm saying. Look, I'm not lying to you. At my age, I'm still trying to fix things, a lot of things in my life. Please, I'm just begging you, man, please, in any way you can, think about yourself. Very important. And stop all these different women that you guys are going around with. Save your money. Save your money. You see this sex, you guys feel like is the best thing. You have to be with gay, you have to have sex. Try and marry or find just one girlfriend and be there for her and let her be there for you. Find a way for you to find out if she's there for you or not. Because life out there, bro, is not easy. I'm telling you. Women, we are trying. Women. You know what I say? We men. We men, I'm saying. We men. We are trying. Woman or women. Fear them. Fear them. I know the video is too long, but I just have to say the truth. I know what I'm saying. You can hear the sound from my voice. At times when I think about my dad, I know my dad fucked up, but my dad regrets everything that he did. We are suffering with the children. I'm telling you. So that is what I have for you guys. Men, take note.